Our endeavor we'll never see an eye to. I know guts to sever, so forever may we say goodbye. And you're always telling me that it's my turn to move, when I wonder what would make the needle jump the groove. I won't fall for the oldest trick in the book, so don't sit there and think that you're off the hook by saying there is no use changing, 'cause that's just what you are. Always steady, always ready to defend your fears. What's the matter with the truth? Did I offend your ears by suggesting that a change might be a thing to try? Like it'd kill you just to try to be a nicer guy. It's not like you would lose some critical piece if somehow you move point A to point B, maintaining there is no use changing, 'cause that's just what you are. I could talk to you till I'm blue in the face, but we would still arrive at the very same place, with your thinking unsound and me out of the race. So maybe you're right, nobody can change something older than time, and hope you could make it better. That would be a mistake, so take it just so far, 'cause that's just what you are. Always steady, always ready to defend your fears. What's the matter with the truth? Did I offend your ears? All right, thank you very much.